Hello once again everybody, it's Tom, your friendly neighborhood gamer, and we're playing Heroes Charge. I logged in and I had this opportunity to show you a little bit about the guild because my guild just finished a raid and we have raid rewards and so forth. But you can't do the guild without going through it completely, so you've got your main screen here. Once you're level 32 or higher, you can join a guild or you can create your own guild. Um, Unless you're in for a lot of work, because I am a guild leader on a different server, it's best to join a popular guild. Um, when you search for a guild, you'll notice it'll give you some guild names and so forth, but in order to search for a guild like that you see in World Chat, you will need to enter the guild ID in the search box instead of the guild name. You can search by guild, but they're not all there. I'm going to tell you. And my Windows application here sometimes makes stuff disappear, but it's okay. So getting back to the guild, here's all your guild information, member numbers, where it's located, or where its membership base is located. Up top, you have your guild participation points, which everybody participates every time you kill something and so forth, whatnot in the game. You get guild participation points, and once you reach 200,000, your guild leader or guild officer can unlock the first raid, which is chapter 7, and then there's chapter 8, chapter 9, so forth. Okay, so you got to be level 32 to join the guild, but to do raids you have to be level 46. Okay, now once you're level 46, you can do the chapter. And let me go to the chapter real quick and show you where they're at. Now this raid is the one we just got basically our rewards for, or rewards. And so it started over. We've been through this obviously because they have chapter 8 unlocked. You have to do the whole raid in order to unlock the next chapter each time. And then the officers or the guild leader can also reset the previous raid or raids. Okay, so let's go back. You can go now. This raid is just started again. This raid is whoops. You can click on the raid. I guess should have showed you that, but you can click on the raid. It shows you all the loot. But there's another way to look at the loot. But so I'm gonna go to this one. This one is almost 91% of the way done, and it is on the last section. Okay. One of the details on this is you can do each chapter 2 times a day, and this bonus is already expired, but when you reset a chapter or raid, you have 7 days to finish it as a guild to get an extra bonus. Okay. Each raid or each chapter has a damage rank. Now I'm sure I've already fought in this, so I should have a damage rank. And right now I am damage rank 13. Of course, there are a lot of people a lot higher than I am, so that's fine. I'm still VIP and I'm still making progress. So anyways, this was an accident because it clicked on this instead of the damage rank. Now each chapter also has a loot, and you can, once the raid is done, it'll tell you how many were granted. It might be none of them, or it could be 2 here and 1 here, whatever. Anyways, you do not even get no loot if you do not apply. Now as you can see, I'm not applied here. But see how it says 2 in queue. If you go to info, you can see that these 2 people have applied for that loot. So if it does come available, they have dibs on it. And I could be wrong when I say that I do believe how it works is based on your damage rank, depends on what place you fall in the first dibs on the loot. So in other words, if I was damage rank number 1, no matter what loot I applied for, if one came available, I'm thinking I get it. But it might work differently. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it all out. You know, I'm like you. I just started playing this game not too long ago, and I do want to share the information that I do learn or have learned. Okay, so that is the raid function. It does give you rules, how many times you can do it a day, da 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 da, and so forth. I'm not going to go through all those right now. It tells you the logs, who got what, how it was distributed for the loot, and who had first kill or last kill. So there is, basically, when you're finishing up a chapter, there is a bonus for getting the last kill on the boss. He has 19% left, but I guarantee you, at my level, I probably would be lucky to do 1 to 2% damage. So it can be a strategy to wait until the last couple percentage to get the last hit that kills the boss, because you will get extra awards for that. Alright, now that's the raid instances. Top players is if you are higher than somebody and they admire you, which nobody's done, well, within this time frame anyways. You would claim it here. Each time somebody admires you, you get 1,000 gold. It's good to be a guild leader on some servers because people think that they're kissing up, but there's no way to tell who admires you. That should probably be different. The whole time you're doing the guild stuff, you're gaining guild points, and just like Crusade and just like Arena and Grand Arena, these points add up for you to buy heroes and other stuff. Why anybody would spend those hard-earned points on anything but a hero, I don't know. But this one's got quite a few nice heroes in. I'm not going to get into personal favorites, although I like the Sapper. And I heard Lunar Guardian's pretty badass too, but I haven't tried her yet. I'm sure I will. So that's the guild shop, and that's what you do with your guild points. So I'm just going to go through a raid real quick. I'm really going to probably get my butt handed to me, but it's okay. This is for demonstration purposes only. And we'll go to the new one. Somebody else, it actually shows you when somebody else is fighting it, and then these numbers will change when they're done. So you can actually sit on a raid to like get the last shot. But one thing for sure is no matter how many raids there are, if you're able to do them, you should do them, even if you're not going to get the last kill, so forth, because it helps the guild progress. It gives you participation points, and it helps kill the raid. So try to do that, and as soon as this person's done fighting, I'm going to go ahead and get these. But you can also go through and you can see this guy, armor and magic resistance are high, so I probably want to use a physical attack or at least 1 or 2 on this. I'm not saying I'm going to do that good because this is like a secondary server for me, so I haven't really got my characters up. Magic damage. She just deals huge amounts of damage. It doesn't say what kind. Alright, so I'm waiting for this guy to finish up so I can finish up this video. I just want to run through this real quick, just so you have an idea what it goes for, what it looks like. And it tells you loot down here. Okay, Alucard, come on now, finish up. I'm gonna do a video on Death Mage too, because she's pretty badass. Sometime today I will get to fight them. Alright, so let's go back. I could go to the other one and fight somebody, Kind of want to take this one because it's a new, or it's the beginning, and I might be able to do a little bit better damage. Okay, so she's done, or they are done, and I am going to check what I've got in rotation. I need some physical damage, people. I know he's physical, he's physical. He is not, he's magical. She's physical, and he's physical. So I'm going to try that little combination right there and just see how they do. You have, I think, 60 seconds from the time you say you're going to fight. Actually, Cloud Walker is real physical, but he is not that high. So I'm just going to go with Sapper for now. He usually does the most damage but dies first. And I always put it on auto fight because I want them to hit their ultimate powers ASAP. I'm hoping the Sapper never even gets his, so it might have been a good idea to swap him out with Cloud Walker. And that's a magic attack. That shouldn't even hurt him. I like the I like Fallen Dominion's power because when he's shooting those fireballs, he's gaining health every time. He's hard to deal with. War Chief comes back to life once, and they killed him twice, so he's done. And to me, raids are a little bit aggravating because it seems like you don't do hardly any damage, and you die quick, but it's all part of the game. So this is about ready to wrap up. Of course, Fallen Dominion, he's going to try to hang on to the last thing. He's definitely OP. But he's well worth getting, so. Just for future reference, I know this is guild stuff and this is a raid. Now, that's a good thing to me. If I run out of time, it means, you know, all my people stay, well, not all my people, but, you know, my people stay live long enough to do a good bit of damage. Of course, you can only see that I've only done like 3.73% damage to the whole thing. Tells your damage, and you can go to stats, which I always do because I want to see who done the most damage every time. It don't matter if it's arena, grand arena. I even do it on the time rifts and trials, so I want to see who's doing the most damage. Obviously, Fallen Dominion has more than doubled everybody. Pretty good hero there. Anyway, so now we're going to go check our damage rank, and I am number 2 on the list, but there is only 4 people that have done this raid so far since it restarted. So now you want to do it twice. I always check my damage loot, and I'll pick that later because I'm not sure which one I need to have. But you can only apply for one. Last time, hopefully I can get through this pretty quick. Did I kill him? I don't know if I did or not. Doesn't matter. Maybe the last person did. But it's so far, I'm not really going to wait on trying to get the last hit on the boss. So I'm just going to go ahead. But this time, I want to try changing Sapper out for somebody else physical. I'm gonna try him. What the hell? Cloud Walker, do your thing, buddy. Cloud Walker's got to be one of my favorite heroes. Once you got him leveled up, him and Fallen Dominion together, or especially in arena, are almost unbeatable. There are some better characters to be had, but yeah, if you're level VIP, I think 11 or better, you get a special store, but gotta be willing to spend that much money on this game. Personally, I'm good. So as you can see, I can almost guarantee between Fallen Dominion and Cloudwalker, they did the most damage. And my characters seem like they're staying alive pretty good. I'm going to do a whole video on Cloudwalker. Getting ready to open him on a different server. So y'all can look for that. This is about ready to wrap up because I'm getting ready to die. I don't know. I'm getting ready to run out of time actually. Well, this is good. Last time I had one character left, or one hero, and this time I had four heroes. So I actually did a little bit better, better damage on that one. And jeez. Now, if Cloudwalker was up, he might give him a run for his money, but looks like Fallen Dominion at top level, top skills and all that did the most damage once again. I'd like to see him with Cloudwalker fully skilled, but okay, so we're going to go to damage rank once again. Oh, now I got first place, but like I said, a lot of people haven't done it yet, so that is raiding. The end result is if you do at least one raid twice a day, you get to claim the Teamwork Challenge. And this is a daily. You get awarded 240 guild points for that. And 2 XP, which is cool because then you can go to the guild shop and spend it. Alright, last but not least, and the whole reason for starting this video about joining a guild and raiding and all that is that you could see the rewards. Again, this is from the last raid we completed. It tells you they've completed chapter 7, my damage rank is 12th, and I get 300 guild coins for being ranked 12th. So on top of the 50 and the 160 they're giving you here for the guild achievements, I get 510 total, which is cool. That's a whole purchase of a character. Here we go with the raid rewards, and I applied for the Soketh because it takes 20 of them darn things to make one. And of course, here's your reset. Because the leader reset the chapter 7, you get an additional 10 guild points, and this is actually an arena defense. But let me go ahead and get rid of that. So now, in my guild shop, I've got 1,570 guild points to use on whatever character I want. And I think I'm still getting my Sapper stars. Okay? So I believe that's about it for the guild. Hope that helps answer a whole lot of people's questions. And we'll see you next time.